What's up, guys? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, guys. So I just want to show you some of the stuff that is in my baby's bath basketa. Hold on. So there's some stuff that my mother-in-law, sent for baby, and there's some stuff we did locally here, to use for the babies. So that's just what I want to show you. And if you have idea of other stuff that should be in this basket, maybe after 3 months from now, you should let us know at the comment section, okay? Because there are some stuff here that we're not going to be using again. As we go along, I'm going to be showing you them, okay? We're not going to be using them anymore as she grows, okay? So if you're new to this channel, it is our family channel. You're welcome. We do vlog, we do a lot of stuff, and we're still going to be doing more videos like funny videos with me and my husband. But of course, let me recover, you know more. Yeah. So this is the basket, and I'm gonna be bringing those things one after the other. And I have here her sponge box. Sponge box. I'm not talking about the sponge box, but of course she has her sponge here. One side of the sponge is foam, and one side is a little solid but not too strong, because of course it's a baby's body, so it has to be tender and soft. Yeah. So I can actually kind of put it inside here and put it there. Okay, so most of the time when my mom finished bathing her, I have to remove the sponge and dry it so that it dries. Okay, so already it is dry, and it is a dry sponge inside the sponge box. That is it. And then I have soap case, and of course she has been using her soap for the past how many weeks now. And how okay, so this is the soap that she uses, and the product in which we use is Cybermed. This is Cybermed soap inside of this case. Okay, let me know the kind of soap you use for your baby tender body. But of course, I use the Cybermade, at least for now, because when we went to the market to buy all of those things, we had no idea. So I had to kind of ask my cousin, you know of what to use for my baby, and she like gave us some few ideas. Okay, so and then let me show you some of the stuff that I have. This thing here, this oil was sent to us by my mother-in-law, and this is black oil. Basically, you can see that the oil is black. Okay, so this is actually a village oil processed locally. And okay, so this oil was processed from palm kernel seed. Yeah, palm kernel. And it is called, we call it mayana. I think they call it black Cameroon oil or whatever. I think so. I don't know what Yoruba people call it, but I know they have name for it, because basically they do use it. Yeah. And how we use this, my mom uses it on her hair, on her head. Basically, she used that to rub all over her head and her hair, because if you're using this oil on the body, it kind of makes someone dark, right? But you said it makes someone dark, because I can see you there. That's why I'm asking you.
It does not make someone dark, because back home, as soon as a baby is born, after birth,
Come and sit.
okay,
My mom is always ready to film. She's always ready.
Yes, because I really have to tell you the usefulness of this mayana.
Okay.
Yes, mayana is one of the oils that is very, very important. It is highly regarded in a high esteem when it comes to medicine. It is medicinal.
Yeah.
Mayana, back home, anybody that is to prepare mayana, that is to process palm kernel and bring out mayana, it has to be a very old woman that is no more having her period. Yes, that is the real mayana that will work. And so it is, even when you use it for maybe somebody mistakenly eats some poisonous food, then you can give that person mayana. It will subsidize whatever thing that person have eaten.
Okay.
Yes, so mayana is very, very good, and it does not darken anybody's skin.
But it's dark. Basically, it's black.
Yes, it's dark because that's the nature of the cream or pomade.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It can be taken
Orally.
Yes, orally.
Yeah.
You can as well rub on the body.
Okay. All right. So that's it, and she uses it on her hair at that soft spot. But
Yes.
my baby does not have a soft spot.
Yes, your baby does not have a soft spot. That
Yeah.
is because we believe, it is generally believed that any child that comes out without that soft spot, that child must have eaten enough nutrients or protein.
Oh boy. Hey, come and try me now. I chop die.
You understand? Yes.
So my next baby is not gonna have that because I go chop for Africa.
Yes, so don't eat fertilized food.
Food, yeah. That's one thing
Don't
that
eat fertilized food.
that's one thing
Go
that
for natural foods. If you want to eat palm ugu vegetable, we come eat raw one, not the fertilized one. Those ones from village. Anyway, I know it's not easy to find in the township.
But you know, at that my early stage of pregnancy, I used to, because I was kind of, when I went to the hospital, they said I had shortage of blood because my eye was always turning me. So I had to, like, when we went for that into the village, I had to take ugu,
plenty of ugu,
and squeeze the water and drink it, because
that is a good therapy.
So that was what I was doing.
That
and
is correct ibon yip.
Yeah, and that was what was actually keeping me, like,
that is correct
stop
ibon
all of
yip.
those dizziness and all of that stuff. So this is mayana.
Yes.
Kernel oil. Anyway, let's go forward and not just spend all the time to talk about just this.
Yes.
Okay, so the next thing I have here is this oil, basically. And this is not the container for this oil. Okay, this is actually homemade processed coconut oil. We process it here in this house. Okay, and in the hospital they said that we shouldn't use all of this cream, like, for the infant baby. Okay, that we should use coconut oil or shea butter. Yeah, so that's actually what they recommended, and I kind of buy the idea because coconut oil is actually natural, right?
Very, very, very good.
And it's gonna be,
this is adanisa.
You can cut things for your own language.
Yes.
Make them know your language by force.
This is adanisa. Coconut oil, adanisa. The other one
My mom wanted to learn our language by force.
I want you to know the language.
Okay, so this is what we actually use right now in on her skin. Okay, I'm actually not going to be using this for so long. I'll actually use it for at least 3 months. Okay, when she's a little bit stronger, then I'll have to introduce all other cream, okay, that would maintain my baby's color. So if you have idea of any good cream, okay, that will maintain my baby's color, let me know. Yeah.
And this does not bleach. This does not bleach.
It doesn't just do anything. It just makes your skin soft. So the next thing I have in my baby's bath basket is this, which I've actually not used before. This is Sodo cream, antiseptic healing soap for nap rash, eczema, surface wounds, Okay, so this is actually, they use this for rashes and all of that stuff. Sodo cream. Yeah. Do you have any other one? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, so the next thing I have here is Savlon antiseptic. Savlon antiseptic, which is just like Purite or Dettol. I've actually not used this one yet. I thought you were sleeping.
Okay, minute.
And the next thing I have here is Huggies diapers. Sorry, not diapers. Huggies wipe. Is wipe, okay. When I want to use it, I basically open it. Hold on. I basically just press here and it opens. And then when I want to refill it, I'll open it here, and this is it. Yeah. So that's what I have there. What is it, baby? My baby is gingering to cry. So the next thing I have, which was recommended from the hospital, is this Purite antiseptic, which we use that. You can see my mom, I've actually been using that to bathe in our bathing water. Yeah. So we use this. And the next thing I have here is Baby Johnson cologne. So this is actually like a perfume for my beautiful baby girl. Let me attend to her.
Let's attend to my baby.
So I basically just I don't pour it on, like I basically just pour it on her dress, like one two, and that's it, and it smells really nice. Babies actually vomit, so sometimes when you don't clean it on time, it smells breast milk smells somehow. I just noticed that, so I use cologne, not all the time basically. So the next thing I have here is Chico oil massage oil. Yeah, it's just like a body oil or hair oil, but I've actually not used this. I've been using the coconut oil instead. I've actually not even used one drop from this Chico oil. Okay, I'm gonna be using it later when she grows up a little more. Yeah. The next thing I have is this. This is a Moco isopropyl alcohol. This is spirits. Okay, this was used as a when her navel was still, her umbilical cord was still attached to her navel, so to clean it up and so that the umbilical cord umbilical cord could drop. Okay, but my mom used one local thing like that. I'm gonna be showing you, it's still here, but okay, when we get there we'll talk about that. And then I have this. Okay, I have this also. This is cybermage baby powder. Okay, so I basically just use this on her neck and some places on her bum bum, but they said that we shouldn't use powder in the hospital, so I actually do not use it like on her face and all of that stuff. I use it on her bum bum, okay, just to dry that place up until when she pee. And then I have this cotton board in her bath basket. Johnson. Okay, and that's the cotton board. I basically do not use it on her because we actually use it ourselves. I don't know as at what point I'm gonna start using it, but if it's not necessary, I'll not use it. Okay, stop falling. Okay, so I have this. This is olive oil, which I've actually not used. Okay, I've actually not have need for this because there is this black oil, yeah, and there is coconut oil basically, which is natural, yeah. Okay, again I have this which is locally. Okay, I have this. This is shea butter. I use this a whole lot on her nose area as I when she was having cold at night. Okay, so that to prevent too much of cold hair from getting to her nostrils. Okay, so basically this is what I was using that time, and I also use it on her body just to prevent excessive cold. Okay, but for now the harmattan has actually reduced a little. Oh, Ekami, do you notice that the harmattan has reduced, right?
Yes, yes.
That reduced compared to that time we just came back from the hospital.
It has reduced.
Yeah, the harmattan has reduced a whole lot. Yeah, so that's why we have this in there. And I have this also. Hey, have you been using this?
Yes, we use it initially on the navel.
Okay. Yeah, when the navel dropped,
Yes.
when it dropped as at that
Yes.
time, bah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what she used.
Blue seal.
Blue Seal Vaseline.
Yeah.
This is what she used to apply on the navel when it's
Navel has
dropped, like immediately as at that time. Okay, but for now it has been healing a whole lot, but she she still presses it with hot water, like not hot water, with warm water enough to carry her, enough for her to carry, yeah. So I also have some diaper. Now this is just, I have a diaper in our wardrobe, but I have some diaper here for a quick access. So that's why we have diaper, and I use more fake for now. Yeah, I can use any other one. And I have here cotton wool, which is not needed anymore. This too is actually not needed anymore because it was used when her umbilical cord was still attached to her navel, and we use this and this to clean it a whole lot so that infection will not get in and the stuff will dry on time and fall on time. But my mom came up with this idea of, you see this close up, I have this is actually some local stuff that they know. Okay, so the thing is that don't come to my comment section and say one thing. Everybody have their own tradition and their own belief and what works for them. Okay, all right, it doesn't kill anybody, and that is what, let me breastfeed my baby. All right, so I have to take care of baby Beverly. Okay, she was needing this. She needs to suck. The girl can suck perfectly.
This is her turkey.
This is her turkey and her chicken. She
Chicken.
needs to eat chicken.
Cow leg.
The cow leg, everything. My baby needs to eat cow leg and turkey. Everything is inside here.
Please breastfeed my baby well, though, because this is her turkey, chicken or cow leg.
All of them, inclusive.
Yes.
Okay, so like I was saying, so people have their different belief and what works for them. Okay, so Mom C was using this for her navel, and trust me, we've been in the hospital for like 3-4 days, and when we came back we used the spirit for another, like, it was more than 1 week before the umbilical cord would drop. But when Mom C used this, only 2 days it dropped. Just 2 days
Yes.
it dropped.
Yes.
And it works like really mad. This is close up. This is a toothpaste, and it doesn't like do any harm or whatsoever.
There's no side effects.
No side effect, nothing. It's just what works for people. Okay, so don't
And as soon as supposing they have used this immediately the baby was born, 3 to 4 days the navel would have dropped. Yes, that is for sure. It will drop. There are some other things that we can use and the navel will drop within 3 days.
Which is like?
Which is like dried spider. That is village stuff.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
When she said so, I was like, are you kidding
dried
me?
spider. You know these spiders that go around building nets or nests? You just get the dry one. You don't kill it too. You look for the one that died on its own. Then you take the dried one, put it on the ground, and then grind it and add salt, just salt, and your spit to it. It is believed that you don't add water rather than spit.
Yeah.
You add it, then grind it, and just pick it in your finger.
Index finger.
Yes, and apply it on the navel. 3 good days, the navel will drop. For sure.
So that is people's belief and tradition, and it works for them. That's
Yes.
what they use, okay? So don't be like, oh, you use this. Yes, that's what we've been using, and that's
Yes.
what they've been using for us. So,
Yes, and that was what they used for me.
yeah, so you
And
know.
even when you were born, that was what my mother used for her.
You know that? So, so it's what we believe, what works for us, and all of that. So that's basically it, okay? These are some of the local things we have in our baby's bath basket for now, okay? And this would be used as long as possible, but this particular one I'll have to change it later for like a more, big crate. Anyway, so the last thing and the list thing, not the list, is
Rishi comb for my baby.
Yeah.
This for my grandchild.
Ekamini, please come.
See, Rishi
I
comb.
want to shame Ekamini for you people to see.
Any of the sizes, you can use it depending on the.
Sherry, you said that my
hair.
baby was not going to have hair and that there was no need for us to buy comb. Look at my baby's hair. Look at the hair.
See baby's comb.
Look at the hair. The hair, like the comb is very useful or not?
Yes,
Talk,
so it is useful.
Talk.
Very, very
Let's shame
useful.
her.
Look at the comb. Whether the baby have hair or not, you must buy comb.
Abi?
For sure. Because
What will you now use it to comb?
yes,
To buy the comb.
yeah. So if you don't buy comb and the baby comes out to be the one that has plenty of hair, you'll be ashamed to go start looking for whom to beg for comb. Look at my grandchild's comb.
It's so much. Anyway guys, so that will be the end of this video. I hope you find it very useful and very entertaining. If you do love it, please thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you. She's actually showing you guys her hair. That's what she's doing. She's showing you guys her Christmas hair. That's what she's doing. Look at that. Thumb back now, thumb back.
Let me show you.
Have a good job. Bye guys.